Now it's time to play some chess. Babatunde Ogunsiku is in the studio. Babatunde, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Always good to be here.
That's right. So what's going on?
Well, a lot is going on at the moment in the world of chess. Locally, we have some guys putting together some tournaments to ensure that, well, chess does not go, well, without saying in the month. And, well, we'll be having a number of events for kids, actually, coming next week. A particular tournament being put together by a chess player to ensure that, well, we have some good things to do. But then, John Fawole Oyeyemi, the young man has been doing well for himself, and he traveled to Gibraltar to ensure that he keeps himself in the play. And that's him on the screen over there. And he's been doing very well. He met with foremost organizer in Gibraltar, and, well, we're going to be seeing a lot of him this year, considering he's now number 10 in Nigeria. Well, we're going to see a lot of that. It's been a big year it's been a big start to the year for the young lad, and we'll see how far he can take it as the year goes on. Okay,
and we're also waiting for CPAN.
Yes, the Chess Players Association of Nigeria's league, the chess league.
Yep.
It will be starting in April.
Okay.
And we'll see how far we can run it, and to show that, well, give the ladies, give the youngsters a whole lot of opportunity to show their talents, to show their skills, to ensure that their skills are being brushed up.
That's right.
To ensure when they go out
keeps you
there,
informed, yeah.
Exactly, when they get the opportunity to eventually go out into the open countries, will be able to get some good results and come back with good ratings.
I agree.
And things like that.
Because chess is an intellectual sport. You must keep playing.
Definitely.
Otherwise, you get out of touch. What's going on in the continent?
Well, we have the Zone 4.4 tournaments ongoing at the moment. And it's been a big one for the Egyptians and the Ugandans and Kenyans, actually. We have a lot of upsets going on in the tournament. And, well, we're going to be seeing some kids actually doing well for themselves in the tournament. And, well, at the same time, it's going to be a big result coming out from there if the Egyptians fail to pick up the ticket in the tournament. But then, we have a lot of top players all around the continent right now that, considering the fact that the top 2 players in the continent are not participating in this particular tournament, which would help to select the winner to represent Africa at the World Cup this year, because they're actually participating in the Sharjah Open.
Okay.
So it's going to be a very big opportunity for others in the continent to pick up the ticket from the tournament.
And you have updates from the Sharjah Open?
Yeah, the Sharjah Open has been very interesting, considering the fact that the top 2 African players participated in this event and they did not lose a game.
Fantastic.
Yes. Grandmaster Amin Bassem did very well for himself. Grandmaster Ahmed Adli also did well for himself. And it was very good for Africa. These guys finished with a whooping 6.5 out of a possible 9.
Wow.
They refused to lose any game. They drew a number of games, but Grandmaster Ahmed Adli was the big performer, the number 2 in Africa. He was the big performer. That's him on the screen. And it was very good to see those guys working there.
That's right.
And then at the Shenzhen Masters International Super Masters tournament in China, Grandmaster, the young lad over there is doing very well for himself. Anish Giri is currently number 2 on the list. It's a double round robin tournament, and it's going to be a very interesting one. The Grandmaster Peter Zvidla over there that started very badly has picked up and is currently number 3 on the log. And it's going to be a big tournament for those guys over there. Good exposure for them, good experience, particularly when you have young guys doing so well. But I'm particularly pleased that African top players go to international competition and impress. Exactly. That's a very important stuff for Africa, because, well, we would need a number of days to keep coming to African chess players, considering the fact that we don't have a super grandmaster in the ratings of 2,700 and above currently in Africa. But, well, it's looking more likely, considering the the way these young guys are going, we'll probably, sometime within the year, we might be having a super grandmaster in Africa.
Okay, and a grandmaster
in West Africa.
In West Africa, Nigeria.
And Nigeria.
That we'll be waiting for a long time. What else? What other news you have for us internationally?
Well, it's been going on very, very well. And at the same time, we're going to be having the FIDE and Kazan Ilumzinov saga. This is the biggest news in the world of chess in recent times, considering Kazan Ilumzinov was reported to have resigned.
Okay.
But then he came out and said he did not sign anything, and he has not yet resigned.
So someone is making us go back what we saw in Gambia.
Well,
what's going on?
Well, the way it is, it actually started with the U.S. ban on Kazan about 2 years ago, thereabouts. It started with that, and at the same time, when it went on to Kazan not allowing some U.S. tournaments to be rated by the FIDE body.
Okay.
And at the same time,
because the president's from Kazan.
Kazan is the name of the president, Ilumzinov, and well, and now it turns out he stepped down from being the executive president of FIDE, allowing the vice president to go on and ensure that things are being run.
So do we have a new president and somebody saying he has not resigned?
Well, currently, the president of the European Chess Union mentioned that there is going to be a presidential board meeting on the 10th of April, and from there we'll know if Kazan is being allowed to go or if, well, we're going to be having him remain until next year, which is the next election date.
Okay, so for now, who is the president of FIDE?
Kazan Ilumzinov.
So Kazan is still the president of FIDE, and then hopefully he will stay followership at the leadership position. Chiyodozie, we're getting your messages, and so all of you also just keep them coming. Chiyodozie says MFM is always a delight to watch. They play like a gang, which means they are hard to beat. I wish other teams can copy their model. Well, Chiyodozie, the league is still young. Just March the 17th. We're going to 38. Relax. It's sports. Anything can happen. So that should be about it. I must say thanks so much Babatunde Ogunsiku for coming around.
Always good to be here.
And let's do this again next week.
Yeah.
And of course, to you, wherever you are in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels Television, we get to your messages. We love it when you are involved. Keep talking to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels Life Sports. That's the show. On behalf of the team, I'm Austin Okonakpan. We're back again to talk some more sports. But until then, in everything you do, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.